Candlepin New Generation encourages kids to be active and enjoy candlepin bowling. Candlepin New Generation is made possible by Academy Lanes, New England's largest candlepin center. Visit academylanes.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.
For season 13 of Candlepin New Generation, he is Brian Rowe. I am Rob Taylor. We have some high-octane 12 to 14 Candlepin bowling action coming at you. Are you pumped, Brian?
I'm so excited, Rob. New season, got some new things going on, and I just can't wait to get going.
Let's start with our newest thing. You've always wanted a ceremonial coin toss, and we're here to give it to you. This season, we're not just letting the boys bowl second, we're letting the kids choose. So Brian has the coin.
Changing Candlepin bowling as it is.
That's right. So Brian's got the coin. The higher seeds, Jackson and Alana, get to decide whether the boy gets to bowl first or whether they get to be on the other lane. So Brian, take it away.
So we got, you want my papers, Rob?
I'll take your papers,
Thank you. We got 1991 quarter. Heads is heads. Tails is tails.
Tails is tails.
You guys are the higher seed. You will call it in the air.
We've got double microphones. It's driving Matt crazy. They called heads. The call is heads. It is heads. So, would you guys like? Who would like to bowl second, or would you prefer the lane? Your choice.
Lane. I think lane 4, please.
All right. So they're going to go.
They're going to start on lane 4.
They're going to be the anchors. So who would you guys like to bowl first?
I'll bowl first.
You're going to bowl first. So we're going to have the gentleman bowling first. This is new. I'm liking this.
This is
spicing it up. Let's
really
talk to our teams. We've got Katelyn Touchette. She looks little because she's younger than everybody else. She's an 11 and under bowler bowling up in the 12 to 14 age group. Kate, are you pumped?
Yes.
What are you expecting? What's it like bowling against all of these giants around you? Are you going to take them down?
I'll try.
You're going to try? I like to hear it. Will, you were the 11 and under champion last year. Now you're going up into a higher age group. What's that going to be like for you?
I don't know. I'm not nervous.
Not at all. You've been trash talking with me so far, insulting me. Do you feel that way towards your opponents? What's it like representing Maine, even?
It's hard, but I deal with it.
Will's dealing with it. Will's in the zone. I don't want to mess him up. Why don't you talk to the other two?
All right, so I have Alana and Jackson with me. Alana, I'm going to start with you. All the way from New Hampshire. How was the drive down this morning?
That was pretty good. It was nice.
And how you feeling about bowling and with your partner?
I'm good. I'm excited. A little bit nervous, but excited.
And you're going to be bowling second for the first time. We're going to have the bowls in second in our first match. Do you think that's going to change anything?
I don't think so.
No? All right. And Jackson, one of many bogey contestants. You usually got a pretty good crowd here. What's it like bowling at a bogey?
It's really fun. You have a lot of fun there. You get a lot of you get cheered on a lot.
It's a really big support group, right?
Yeah, very.
And then, so how you feeling about going in the match?
Very excited.
And bowling first, you want to get a good start off to the team, and how do you think you're going to do?
I think I'll do good. I think I'll throw like between 100 and 120.
Wow, we got predictions.
Already.
Both bowlers feeling good. I'm feeling good.
12 weeks of Bogey Lanes bowlers. I think I may need a support group.
I know.
Let's get this match underway. It's bowling time. It's showtime. Candlepin New Generation is back. Our gentlemen are taking the lane. Jackson is up. Go get him, Jackson. William next to him. We're starting with the gentlemen. This is the first season that's ever started with the boys.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. This is going to be a good year.
Jackson Loomer in the bogey blue. William Merrow representing Maine in the pink. We're going to see a lot of pink over our next few weeks.
Pink means Maine.
Apparently.
Good first balls. Not much to show for it.
Jackson a little off the head pin. He's got a little tricky split. William Merrow trying to clean up a triangle +1 in the back. Jackson a little off. William.
Wow. Oof. Oof. These pins are sliding.
Oof. I was ready for the first mark of the day right off the bat. Will choosing to go first.
That was interesting.
Maybe, I don't know if he's trying to get into the other team's head. I don't know if he's, trying to apply a little pressure early. I don't know if he just...
I think he was just really excited and wanted to bowl.
That must be it. Yeah, get it over with.
Yeah.
So Jackson, the lefty from Bogey Lanes.
Like I said in the opening interviews, one of many bogey contestants that we will have. We got a lot of pink, we got a lot of bogey, and we got a lot of different bogey colors.
We've got a lot of bogey, yeah. I'm going to count now, so why don't you just take the mats, Brian. We've got 1,
Oh, what a ball!
I missed it.
Missed the first mark of the year.
Tell me what happened.
What a ball, but I don't know. I looked up and all the pins were flying all over the place.
Fair enough. Will, off to a great start on a lot of object pins thus far. Jackson going a little left. I have been told that Franklin can do replays this year.
Really?
I would love to see that shot again, I think. What do you think? Do you
Yeah,
think
I'd love to see it again.
It's worth it?
Yeah, we're definitely love it.
Wow.
If possible, let's see it again.
Oh, wow, that was a good shot.
Oh, wow.
Jackson buries the headpin. Will all over the headpin. Will is coming out of the gate strong. And nothing to show
Nothing
for it,
to show
though,
for
at
it.
all.
He got a little piece of wood that's going to give him some hope.
Jack with an early test. Goes for the wood, takes
Nice
it.
shot.
Plucking it off the cap. Will, meanwhile, going with the safe route.
Come
looking
on,
for that
come
wood to
on.
roll over.
Good ball.
Will's been all objects all the time thus far. He's coming out of the gate strong. He's a seasoned new generation veteran who's back in the show in its Nesson days.
You know, it's a big mark for Will, though. Or for Jackson, excuse me, for Jackson.
the
You know,
board.
get the first one out of the way. Settle down a little bit.
This is an extremely young match. We've got Jackson at age 12, Will at age 12,
Alana's
and then we got
15.
Alana at 15
She's the vet.
in the 12 to 14 age group. That's because she qualified when she was still 14. And then, of course, we will be talking about Kate quite a bit. Kate at 8 years old, bowling up in the 12 to 14 age group. We only had 5 contestants in the 12 to 14. We needed 6, so we took our 4th place bowler. Now it's Kate, and she's going to be bowling up. It's going to be interesting.
Hypothetical question.
Fire away.
Jackson and Alana decide to choose who goes first instead of Lane. Would you have the boys go first anyway in their standpoint? And have the 15-year-old Alana go up against 6-year-old Kate?
Oh, yeah, that could have worked out for him. You may be right. That's true.
What a ball. First strike of the year.
Great pitch by Jackson. It'll be interesting to see if that's a mismatch. I think their averages are pretty close.
Are they? Alana's coming in at a 94. Nice stack.
Katelyn a little lower at 72, but Jackson finishing the half of the mark, so he got heated up.
Yep. They almost reversed a little bit there.
And so,
Will came out of the gates firing, and Jackson struggled, and then right around the third box, it kind of momentum switched.
and so now it seems like it's going to be Jackson going into the half with the lead.
Good 9, though. Good
He's
9.
down 1, but he's got the ball. 53 for Will, 52 for Jackson, and a ball. And now we've got one of the most interesting matches we will see throughout the whole 12-week run of the show. We've got Alana Brown from Pilgrim. She's in the Navy, blue. And we've got Katelyn Touchette in the pink. Kate at 8 years old, bowling above her age group and throwing a nice first ball. I'm excited. Kate lists her nickname as Tiger.
Makes a lot of sense.
Rawr.
I'm really excited to see
Off.
what this match can bring.
Kate gets a nice set of 3 there.
I feel like this house is going to do wonders for Kate's ball.
This is our first time at Academy Lanes in our 13-year history of the show. So I didn't really know what to expect out of the pinfall, but they've been great to us.
Fun fact, this is my first time at Academy in the history of me being a 25-year-old person.
Wow.
Yeah, never been here. Liking
great
it so
house.
far. It is. It's big. Very big.
It's huge. I think it is the largest Candlepin bowling house in the world.
There's plenty of room for
By
activities.
lanes, anyway. Great center, great owners. They take care of us. And it is them who have made possible, in conjunction with FranklinTV, a $500 triple strike pool.
Wow.
$500, which would be the largest payout in the history of the show. If no kid hits it, we're rolling it over to next season.
It's got to be the largest by far.
By far, yes. We did some $100 high-low jack payouts back in the day. We have done $200 winners for the Pro Kid Tournament.
Yep,
We
yep.
did 150 to our winners last year, but 5 blows it out of the water. Alana gets out of that box with a 6. Kate lost a little bit of that first
Yeah,
box of
struggled a
magic.
little
Maybe
bit.
the jitters coming along.
I think she'll be able to find it again, though.
Kate qualified with what I believe... I don't have the scores up. Why don't you buy me some time, Brian, and then I can get the scores for the folks at home.
You want to have qualifying score?
I got them. It's coming. It's
I
coming.
got a
Give me time.
363.
363. That seems high.
That seems real
That
high.
seems really high. And then I'm guessing it's not 36 in 3rd place. So you buy time. Meanwhile, Alana's looking at a very makeable spare leave. The wood? I don't know how those sidewalls work here. Maybe it'll take it.
Oh,
What a
wow.
bid. No luck.
Threw the ball right in front of the 2.
There it is for Kate.
I think the fact that Will is also from Lucky and a main bowler helps Kate a lot.
Very true.
She's gonna know who he is. She's gonna be a little more comfortable than, say, if she's bowling with one of those crazy kids from Bogey.
Those jerks.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Those delinquents from Bogey always running the place.
We're kidding with you, Danielle. They're great kids. Allegedly.
We'll see about that.
We have got an 8-pin difference in this match in favor of Jackson and Alana. Jackson also working on that spare in the 5th box, so it would be nice for Kate to play a little bit of catch up here to get him back into the match. We also know the damage that Will can do, but Alana,
oh, wow.
Ooh, 7-pin comes off its spot.
I'm having flashbacks from last year, Rob.
It took us
Pin sliding and not falling.
9 boxes for our first slide. So it's gonna be a fun 12 weeks. Alana goes right, sneaks into the gutter, would have gone, but will not count. And so that gives Katelyn a little bit of chance to catch up. She can get a nice out here. Katelyn Touchette qualified with a 254.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure where the 363
Yeah, I don't know where the
came
263 came from.
254 apparently one off for high triple.
A 363 would probably defeat anything that could come even close to throwing right now.
Likewise, yeah, definitely out of practice. Katelyn, with that 254 qualifying score, that would have earned her 5th in this 12 to 14 age group. So she is not just here as a gift. She would have earned it on her own right. She also barely missed qualifying in the 11 and under age group. She was behind Natasha Hussey, who had a 268.
And if we took the same amount of 11 and under
Very
as we
true.
do for the older age group, she would have been, what, a 4 seed?
She would have been, yes, it's a beautiful spare by Alana, so she and Jackson going into the half with marks. Katelyn, meanwhile, trying to get a little out here.
What we got for pins? You know what I didn't miss about this show?
What didn't you miss?
Math.
Well, Academy features a nice little, they total them up for us, so I can see that we've got a 13-pin difference here. Again, in favor of Jackson and Alana, both working on spares. And so Jackson wanted the anchor lane. He wanted 3. He wanted to be bowling second.
I think that's a good call.
So maybe it's for this moment, so he can make the comeback, see what Will's thrown at him. Will, again, buries the head pin. You can tell he can get hot, but he's getting some brutal breaks there.
Jackson also doesn't need to make a comeback because he's winning.
Fair point. Fair point. That's the best defense you could have as a bowler.
The best comeback comes when you're already in the lead.
Great bid by Will. He just doesn't sneak over the crowd trying to will it over.
Just by it.
So this is a good opportunity, Brian, for our new segment, our viewer-submitted question of the week.
Ooh, I'm excited.
This question is from Julia in Nashua.
Hey,
Julia asks, hey guys, big fan of the show. Always was curious, what is your favorite moment in show history? So, Brian, 13 years of Candlepin, new generation, Candlepin for kids. What is your favorite moment in show history?
It's a great question. It's a tough question. I mean, Aaron Souza's comeback, Cole Fry's triple that aired on Nesson.
First week of Nesson, too, amazing.
Personally, quite some time ago, when you and I were young lads, was bowling against Steve Reno. Buried a strike on me. Thought it was it. Thought it was over. But I came back and buried a strike on my own, and I jacked Shoe up. He said, so what, Steve Reno? So I'm going to go a little selfish on this one. I'm going to say me answering a great bowler in Steve Reno's strike as my favorite moment.
We'll have to look back for that match on ESPN Classic as the boys escape. A great try by Jackson with the 9.
I got the DVD. I'll bring it next week.
Please do. I would love to see it.
What's your favorite moment, Rob?
My favorite moment, I think I've got to be selfish and egotistical too and talk about my time on the show.
Yes.
I was in a legendary match against Steven Reno Jr. as well.
Look at that.
In the championship. I believe I threw an 80 game and beat him when he threw like a 76.
Wow.
It was great. It was like high octane, really hyped up match.
That's a nail biter. That's the worst nail biter I've ever heard. Were you guys in the oldest age group?
We were, yeah. It was disgusting. That's why I'm a lot better suited for the commentating gig than the bowling. Lucky for us, these bowlers are much better suited for the lane. Not that they wouldn't be good commentators, I'm sure.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, Will's got a little edge to him that I feel like would be good for the booth.
I think he's mean.
Mean.
Yeah, he's mean.
That's strong words. Well, I'd like to see some of that grit, some of that meanness as he tries to overcome a 14-pin deficit with Alana sitting on a spare. 2 boxes left for a gentleman. Will has thrown a great game here. Not that much to show for it. A lot of splits. Academy not trading him well. Another ball on the head pin and another brutal split. Jackson, meanwhile.
Same thing.
Jackson's a
Jackson's
little
got
nicer
some
to look
wood.
at. Far left, do you think?
I don't know anymore. You
Oh,
got
man, I have
double,
no idea.
so who knows what's going to do with the double wood. If you just hit it hard enough, you're going to splash. Ooh! Wow.
Great try. Will with an excellent try. The sidewalls here are pretty lively at Academy. You can see it bouncing over. So another box with 3 object pins for Will Merrow.
Will's pinning's going to keep him hanging around.
Cutting in, it's a 12-pin deficit. Got to think if Will could throw up a big mark here, cut it down into the single digits, and then see if Kate can get a little first-time beginners bowling up magic on her side. Team of destiny, if you will.
Will's only left 6 pins standing.
Wow! Oh, man! Wow! Well, are those pins touching, Brent? I don't even know.
I look like I just have blurry vision. They're so close to each other.
Really hope he hits this. Will, meanwhile, looking at a better shot than he's had all match, and he steals it! This is just like a single, I think. Wow, that's impressive. That's impressive. How do you pull that off?
I don't even know.
I think that's like a Wii bowling game, like trying to hook it around the other pin. And so this gives Will a shot. Will
So
down 9.
Will's going to
down
throw
11
a game.
now. Down
I'll
11.
wait till he throws the ball. I'll wait till he throws the ball before I throw the stat out.
I'm excited. Will buries it. Another split. Happy he doesn't have to shoot at that one. And so that does cut the deficit to 4. Alana working on the mark. And so now it's time for 8-year-old Kate Touchette
Real
to try
quick,
to spark the comeback.
Will, 6 pins standing that match.
I feel like it could have been less too. We had brutal shots. There were
boxes
splits.
4 through 7. That's it.
Here comes Kate, just off the head pin.
Lowest box was an 8.
Alana, this is a big one on her mark. She puts it right on the head pin, and that's huge, knocking that lead back up to double digits. Both bowlers with spare leaves.
Will kind of looks like Justin Bieber.
Ooh, oh, I see it. Ooh, I see it.
If he wins, if they pull the comeback, I'm gonna ask him if anyone's ever told him that
Can
before.
sing sorry or something.
If he has any believers.
That actually reminds me, Brian, we probably should have plugged this sooner. You can tweet about this match using the hashtag #BowlingBuddies. Hashtag #BowlingBuddies. Because we're bowling buddies, Brian.
We were bowling buddies.
And so Kate, looking to spark the comeback. She looks like she's figuring things out up there. Buries the head pin.
Oh, wow. Fall into it.
I would love to think, how wild would the crowd go?
What do we got
Kate
going on
Touchette's
right
spare here? We have got a 13-pin game. Kate, she's going to give this a chance.
Oh, wow.
That's
How do you
impressive.
fit in that hole?
That is impressive. Alana, meanwhile, just off. Alana is throwing with a little more velocity than she did last time we saw her on the show.
Yep.
I'm marking her down as a dark horse, $500 jackpot triple strike perspective.
Candidate?
Yeah. She's hitting the
All
head
over
pin.
it.
She's got the speed. And so let's take a look at some of the stat sheets here. Kate Touchette, favorite food, tacos. I respect that. Huge taco fan myself.
Oh, yeah?
Favorite movie, Scooby-Doo.
Which one?
Great point. Have they made a Scooby-Doo movie recently?
No. Well,
I didn't
maybe
think so.
cartoons. I don't know.
Maybe she's into the retro stuff. Maybe Kate's into the old stuff. Some vintage Scooby action.
She's 8.
Into the vintage Scooby action.
All right.
Alana with a nice bid.
Good bid. Alana put favorite food as pizza, which is interesting because I think pizza's the perfect food.
Perfect.
Ideal. You can
Why?
put
Tell me
anything
more.
you want on it.
Okay, true.
There's dairy. You got all the food groups. You can have vegetables,
True.
protein with like a pepperoni or a hamburger or something. There's nothing you can't. You can have a dessert pizza if you want. Throw some chocolate or something on there. I don't know.
I considered going vegetarian for
Bread.
about,
There's crust.
for about one day. I thought I would go vegetarian, and pizza was the only thing that I could see getting me through it. And now I'm back murdering all of those innocent animals.
I don't know if you're a true vegetarian. I don't know if you can eat pizza.
You definitely. Well, vegan you could.
Yeah, no, I'm vegans.
I could never do that. Sour cream is my life. Kate just off the head
gross.
pin. Alana looking like this is a kind of a tune-up opportunity for her. She's getting comfortable under the elites. Alana is on pace for a strong 90 game.
Yep.
and they will be facing, or the winner of this match.
Are you
'cause
calling it?
Let's not rule out a Touchette triple strike for the win. Would set the house on
probably
fire
leave.
right off the bat.
We can't top that. 12 weeks, we can't top that.
Winners of this match will face Michaela Tortolot and Charles Collins.
Bach. We got a Bach on 4.
2 weeks from now. So Touchette, just off that headpin, a nice debut for Touchette. I feel like this is a young lady that we're going to see a lot more of in the years to come. And a shame to see last year's 11 and under champion going down so early. Will, I saw as a dark horse to take this thing, and we saw with his bowling, he definitely was capable of it. He just didn't get a couple of the breaks that would have allowed him to kind of spark.
I mean, he's going to throw
Spark
the
run.
highest score of the match.
Yeah, by far. And so Kate gets 7. She finishes her Candlepin New Generation debut with a 59.
It's a good debut, though. It's a great debut.
Alana with 8 comes in at 89. So Jackson Loomer and Alana Brown are advancing to our semifinals. We will talk to them both right now.
Right now.
Welcome back to Candlepin New Generation. First match of season 13 in the books, and it was a good one.
Great start. Good
Why
start.
don't
to
you,
the season.
why don't you talk to
Yeah,
Alana?
I'm talking with Alana. First of all, how'd it feel to get the first victory out of the way?
It felt nice. It was good.
Now, me and Rob were talking. It looked like you might have had a little more velocity on the ball in the past. Have you been working on speed at all, or
A little bit in the past couple years, but not too much.
you think it's helped?
Maybe a little bit.
Sometimes speed hurts, but you were looking pretty
It's on
good.
the house. It depends on the house.
You went second for the first time in girls bowling history. How do you think that affected your bowling?
I don't think it really made any difference. It felt a little odd, but I don't think it really made a difference.
You got to close the match and seal the victory for your team. What was that like?
It felt good.
Would you like to do that again? You like to keep going second, or maybe change the coin toss decision next time?
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, there you go. What's going on with Jackson?
Let's see what's going on with Jackson. Jackson, your first time on the show. Any nerves?
No nerves. I just got rid of them from practicing. My coaches were telling me not to be nervous. Just bowl your game.
William came out of the gates strong, throwing a good ball, but then you kind of picked up steam as you went along. What was it like facing Will? Did he get in your head early? What's your take?
He didn't get in my head early. I was just bowling. I wasn't focused on him. I was just focused on myself, bowling good, and then just see how it ended.
So Alana and Jackson are advancing to the semifinals, where you're going to face Michaela Tortolot and Charles Collins. Michaela, a fellow Bogey Lanes bowler. What's the scouting report on her?
She's pretty good, but I think we can take them. I think we can take Charlie and Michaela.
There you go. They think they can take them. I'm pumped.
It's going to be a good match.
It is going to be a good match. We've had a good time here already, and we got 11 weeks to go. So sit down, bunker up, Nico, and get ready for some hot Candlepin action. We're coming to you from Academy Lanes, a great center in Haverhill, Massachusetts, and on behalf of the entire Franklin TV crew, he is Brian Rowe. I'm Rob Taylor. Thank you for watching Candlepin New Generation. Woo!
Candlepin New Generation encourages kids to be active and enjoy candlepin bowling. Candlepin New Generation is made possible by Academy Lanes, New England's largest candlepin center. Visit academylanes.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.